Have you ever wanted something so badly, love, success, that perfect opportunity, that the more you chased it, the further it seemed to slip away? It's frustrating, right? You give it everything, you push harder, and yet nothing. But what if the real answer isn't in pushing harder? It's in letting go. The ancient Stoics believed that life flows best when we stop trying to force it. Instead of fighting against the current, they taught us to move with it. Tapithers, family control what you can, accept what you can't. Have you ever been stuck in traffic, running late, heart racing, hands gripping the wheel, and no matter how much you honk, stress, or curse, the cars won't move any faster? We've all been there. But here's a powerful truth the Stoics live by, especially Epictetus. You can't control the traffic, but you can control how you respond to it. So much of our stress comes from trying to control what we simply can't. Other people, the weather, delays, outcomes. But what we can control? Our mind, our attitude, our choices. Next time you're overwhelmed, ask yourself, is this within my control? If the answer is no, breathe, let go. Peace doesn't come from controlling life, it comes from controlling yourself. That's real strength. That's Stoicism. Tapither 2, the illusion of force. Have you ever tried to hold on to someone so tightly that they only pulled further away? Maybe it was a relationship where you texted, called, overthought every move, desperate to make it work. But the harder you tried, the more it fell apart. That's the illusion of force. We think that pushing harder will get us what we want, but in truth, force creates resistance. As Seneca wisely said, fate leads the willing and drags the unwilling. When we try to control what's not ours to control, we suffer. But when we release the grip, we make space for peace, and sometimes even for things to return to us naturally. So ask yourself, am I guiding this moment or am I forcing it? Because trust me, what's truly meant for you won't need to be chased. Tapither 3, let go of attachments. Think about this, if you grip a handful of sand too tightly, it slips right through your fingers. But if you hold your hand open, the sand rests gently in your palm. That's how life works. The more tightly we cling to people, outcomes, status, the more we suffer. Why? Because deep attachment brings deep fear. Fear of loss, fear of change, fear of not being enough. But here's the truth. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means freeing yourself from the prison of anxiety. Ask yourself, what am I holding on to so tightly? And is it holding me back? Real peace comes not from possession, but from presence. When you stop needing to control everything, life finally has space to flow. 4. Trust the timing of nature. Look at a tree. It doesn't rush spring. It doesn't force its leaves to grow before their time. It follows nature's rhythm, patiently, steadily, in harmony with the seasons. But we want things now. The job, the relationship, the breakthrough, immediately. And when it doesn't happen on our schedule, we panic, doubt, or give up. The Stoics remind us, everything has its season. Not everything that's delayed is denied. Maybe you're not behind. Maybe you're just not in bloom yet. So trust the timing of your life. Be patient with the process. The most meaningful things take time to grow, and they're always worth the wait. 5. Act without force. Picture an archer. He trains, he focuses, he aims carefully. But once he releases the arrow, it's out of his hands. He can't control the wind or exactly where it will land. That's how we should approach life. Take thoughtful, deliberate action, but let go of the need to control the outcome. So many of us act from desperation, clinging to results, fearing failure. But the Stoics teach us, true power lies in the effort, not the outcome. Focus on what you can do right now with clarity and calm. Then trust that whatever comes, you'll be ready to face it. Because success isn't found in forcing results. It's found in mastering your mindset through the process. 6. Inner peace comes from intelligent surrender. What if true strength isn't about control, but about knowing when to let go? Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." That truth is life-changing. We spend so much energy trying to bend the world to our will, fix every problem, win every battle. But the Stoics knew, peace doesn't come from conquering circumstances. It comes from mastering your response. Surrender doesn't mean weakness or passivity. It means wisdom. It means recognizing this is mine to carry and this is not. When you stop fighting reality, you stop finding freedom. That's not giving up, that's rising above. 7. Embrace uncertainty as opportunity. Life is like the ocean, vast, ever-changing, and unpredictable. But here's the question. Do you fight the waves or learn to ride them? Most of us fear the unknown. We crave certainty, control, guarantees. But what if uncertainty isn't a threat, but a gateway? The Stoics believe that in the space of uncertainty, we grow. It's where we learn, adapt, and discover strength we never knew we had. Think about it. Some of the greatest breakthroughs in life came when plans fell apart, when the future was unclear. So the next time you feel lost, ask yourself, what opportunity might be hidden in this unknown? You may find it's the very path you were meant to walk. Don't fight life, flow with it. Have you ever felt exhausted, not from doing too much, but from forcing life to go your way? Sometimes we carry the weight of expectations, who we should be, where we should be, what should have happened by now. But the truth is, the more we resist life, the more it drains us. Peace begins the moment we stop wrestling with reality and start flowing with it. Think about a river. When you fight the current, you drown in exhaustion. But when you trust the flow, you move forward with ease. So ask yourself honestly, am I resisting life or learning to dance with it? Because freedom lives not in control, but in alignment. 9. True success comes from patience, trust, and wisdom. We live in a world that celebrates speed, fast results, instant success, overnight breakthroughs. But real, lasting success, it's never forced. Sometimes, the more we try to rush things, the more they slip through our hands, like trying to force a flower to bloom before it's time. The Stoics remind us, do the right thing, take the right action, then let go of the outcome. That's where real power lives. Trust that what's meant for you will arrive when you're truly ready. Success isn't about pushing harder. It's about aligning with the right time, with clarity, patience, and faith in the process. So ask yourself, are you forcing or are you flowing with wisdom? So here's the truth. Peace doesn't come from control, it comes from release. And success, it's not about forcing life to bend to your will. It's about knowing when to act and when to let go. The Stoics knew this deeply. Control your inner world, your thoughts, your actions, your mindset. But as for the rest, let it flow. The weather, other people, the timing of life, they were never yours to control anyway. So live like a Stoic, act with purpose, accept what is, and detach from the outcome. Don't force, flow. That's where true freedom begins. If this message spoke to you, if it gave you clarity, peace, or even just a moment to breathe, don't keep it to yourself. Hit that like button so more people can find content like this. Share it with someone who might be struggling, someone who needs a reminder to let go and flow. And if you believe in living with wisdom and calm in a chaotic world, subscribe to the channel. Because this is just the beginning, and we're on this journey together.